Yo, what's going on, guys? We made it. Friday. We're closed. We got a couple days of relaxation to go. What a week. We did not finish above 60, but that is just A-OK. I seen a little bit of the weekend fuddery firing up here. We got to get that weekend nonsense going. Since the market ain't open, everybody's got to start blabbling on and filling the market with FUD. I'll touch on a couple of those pieces too. But we did not finish above 60, which is just fine. Anybody telling you that we lost is absolutely out of their minds. We still had 411,000 contracts in the money. The puts lost their shorts this week. Anything above 40 for us, you guys, was a win. We were well above 40. We knew that a couple months ago when those $40 calls were in place, but beautiful week overall. Everything. We're just stepping up every week. It gets better and better and better. So let's touch on a couple of those things. Break down the last couple months of where we have finished. Also, too, the 002 has not passed. I seen a couple guys posting that it did pass. I think I seen it on Reddit somewhere that it did pass. Remember, the 21st, which is Monday, they are going to either pass it or maybe have that delay in there. We don't know yet, so keep an eye on the SEC page for Monday, but we do not know yet. It has not passed. It's not in effect yet, so we'll keep our eyes peeled on that. That is another monstrous one, as we know. Let's touch on the old Stonko tracker. Here's what we officially ended up with. 411,790 calls in the money, which is just outstanding. We didn't finish at that 488. Not a problem. And again, anyone telling you, I've seen a lot of nonsense out there. Oh, we didn't finish above 60. It's not the biggest of deals. It's really not. That's a ton of options. Just look at the puts. The put side of things obviously lost their shorts. If this was flip-flopped, yeah, we'd start to think we're in trouble here. But look, 71,000 in the money, 760, 750,000 out of the money. So we had the 411 in there. Dark pool's not updated here. We know the dark pool madness. The last second, I thought we were going to run there. I watched it the last 5 minutes pretty closely. I did see also a huge sell came in at the last few seconds, like 10 million shares came in, which dropped us down to the 59.26, I believe we ended at. Yeah, 59.26. So not a big deal. Overall, a very, very good win. We'll show just here. Let's go over this here. Let's start this back. I've seen a lot of people showing the last 5 weeks. But remember, you guys, we were down here. Look at all these. You go back to March. You know, look at a lot of us were around in these days. These were not fun, right? $5, remember? That was in early February. January is where we had the run. This is right where I got in on the 27th. Immediately the following week, we went down to that 6, 5, 5, right? But let's just touch on the last couple of months here. April 9th, I know there's a lot of new guys and a lot of old guys, old apes that have been around too. But this, you guys, this is what we were used to seeing. We steadily seen this for a long period of time. You know, February, March, April, obviously, by looking at this date. But these are all ending positions on the week ending. April 9th. Very little volume. We're at 942. The following week, 860, 8s, 9s, ended up at 933. Still 40 million in volume. Hovering under 10. Did finish at 10 that week, which was April 23rd. April 30th, 11 down to 10. Finished at 1003. Volume, again, very, very light. We were used to seeing that volume in 20 to 50 million or so, 35, 40 million. For a long time, you guys. So obviously as we go, it's going to get better. But a lot of us that have been around, you guys remember this. This was not fun. I mean, we knew what we were doing. We believed. We all held. But this was not fun days. What are fun days is what's going on this past month, right? So March 7th, 951. Bump up here to May 7th. May 14th, we finish at 1298. There was a monster volume day. 1208 the following week. Look at the volume there, 53 milli. That was on May 21. Then you go up here. Here's where we got our bump ski, right? 1 week later on May 28th, 2612. Monster volume. Following week, which was June 4th, 4791. 332 mil. 215 mil, 4940. June 11th. and then finish up today at 59 buckaroos, right? So as you can see, you know, the volume here, sure, we've had a few light days, but we're well past over 100 to, you know, 700 million in volume. Obviously, the price is going up and up. Every week gets better and better and better. So if you look at this overall week, long of the short, 412,000, 411,000 contracts in the money, and we're up $10 from where we were last week. So very good week. Plus the 6 month worth of bleepery that we all know, naked shorting, ladder attacking, all of the manipulation. Now we got dark pool activity out the yin yang. So we're doing just fine, right? Here's your Ortex data. We haven't touched on this a little bit. The one thing why I wanted to show this today, the utilization is going back up. We're at 94.97 there. All right. Let's just touch on a few other things here. This one here, what were the biggest short squeezes in history? Okay. The one I want to touch on here, you guys can read through this. There's Piggly Wiggly. We just talked about them. The Volkswagen one, of course. This one, the Herbalife, I touched on that about a week and a half ago in a video. Tesla. And then you get down here to GameStop. Let's just read through this one really quick. One of the greatest short squeezes in history started on a subreddit where hundreds of thousands of retail investors band together to drive the price of GME shares up to an all-time high over 500, almost 500. Yeah, okay, nice wording. Before the surge, GameStop stock has been around 17 and a quarter. What happened? At the time, approximately 140 cents of GME's public float had been sold short. So as the rally gained pace, these short sellers were forced to cover themselves as buying as much stock as possible, thereby continuing the surge. Okay, here we go into another thing that's going to piss us off. Low-cost, light-touch investment apps such as Robinhood allowed retail investors to buy stock in tiny amounts, meaning that they could join the GameStop movement. Meanwhile, Reddit users shared investment tips and strategies in layman's terms, introducing many people of the world for the first time. And then down here, on January 28th, 2021, Robinhood intervened and halted the purchase of GameStop shares and other securities, saying that they could not meet collateral requirements to execute the deals. The decision has sparked a number of investigations and ongoing criticism from traders on Reddit. That's enough just to piss you off again. I know this was months ago with Robinhood, but boy, oh boy, I sure hope they pay for that. They have multiple lawsuits over that. We're going to obviously find out in the time to come as they kick the can down the road, I'm sure. Will Robinhood be around after that? I know when I transferred, I shared with you guys a couple months ago, I did have some shares in Robinhood. I transferred all of that to my Fidelity account. But boy, they have lost a lot of business. And it's just not good for them. What they did was criminal, as we know. But that's just another thing to piss you off about Robinhood. So hopefully everybody's out of Robinhood, right? This one. Onto the option traders, can't stop, won't stop. This is pretty good. As we know, we had 411,000 calls in the money. I did exercise. I had all of my options expired. Last week on the 11th, I had 13 total contracts, and today I'm going to exercise. I have enough money in there to exercise all of mine. So I will have a grand total. I did get the ones from last week. Those are all purchased up, turn those into shares. And then this week, too, I have 19 contracts, which I'm going to purchase into shares. And I got really lucky. I bought these a long time ago at 11, 12, 12.50 strike prices. So I'm out of options. They're getting really spendy. I don't know if I'm going to continue buying them, but I've turned everything I had into shares, and then I bought another 283. I know it's a goofy number, but I spent the power hour trying to contribute through another 15 grand in there and bought a bunch more. So I'm creeping up towards that 5,000 share count. I do not think I will be buying any more options, but who knows? I'm going to hold this stock till it blows the heck up. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, that's good stuff. Now look at this. How do you write this article with a straight face, you guys? Seeking Alpha, as we know, another shill FUD article. But AMC Entertainment, no evidence of a short squeeze. I'm going to pop this in here for your reading and pleasure, but how do you write this stuff that's in here? AMC is a target for both of the Reddit army and short sellers. AMC's short interest has increased since February. Okay. Hedge funds are ramping up bearish bets on AMC and the short interest ratio. But this is today's article. So hedge funds are ramping up bearish bets. No, I don't think so. This may be the perfect time to sell AMC before this dangerous game of musical chairs stops. How in the world do you write this? If you guys want to read this, I'll pop it in. But just that, these two comment. Come on, pull yourselves together, people. One last thing. I will pop this in for your reading pleasure. This is updated today. Kenny G himself looks like he took a 23% loss. Sound familiar, Kenny? On his condos down there. Beautiful condos, I'm sure. Or his house. I thought it was his condos. There was two of them that sold for $46 million. He netted a 33% loss since 2015. Kenny. Maybe he's selling everything, stuff some ducats away, and he's going to vanish off to the Cayman Islands. Look at this here. Who knows? So that's it, you guys. Let's get some serious rest this weekend, but let's do this on the way out. Let's just Google. Let's do a live update on Citadel. I know they were there a couple hours ago. Let's see. They can't be there still. No, they're not there. Usually not. Okay, they left. I know they were there about 2 hours ago my time, so we always got to check on them fine folks over there. Make sure everything's good. They got the lights going, the power on, all that stuff. Okay, you guys, awesome. Get some rest. Good week. Remember 002 Monday. It is not in play yet. We will know Monday what's going to go on with that. But get some serious rest, you guys. Don't listen to anyone out there saying we lost today, because we most certainly did not lose anything. We know the end game is close. When? We do not know. But this is sure a lot of fun. Hold tight. Hang on. Hydrated. Protein. Rest. Top 3 for the next 48 hours. Okay, guys? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.